and let's play Doomsday Excruciator. And of course, let's mill 2 cards from them again. Hello you and welcome to another MTG Arena gameplay here on MTG Barbieri. I am Bruno Barbieri and today I'm bringing to you a Dimir mill rotation proof deck. Yes, rotation is happening in the next month, actually in a few days. And this deck will keep you working after the rotation happens. So before I explain the deck to you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, ring the bell button to be notified every time I post a new content here, and also follow me on Instagram at mtg_barbieri, because there you will find a totally different type of content also related to the Magic the Gathering game. And don't forget that this deck here is on my EtherHub list, and you can find the link to my EtherHub in the description below. Just click in the link, go there, copy the deck, and import directly to your MTG Arena. So let's talk about the deck. The deck is basically the combo that we had with Doomsday Excruciator and Jace. However, Jace is leaving the standard, so I have to find a replacement for it, and the replacement is River Churn Monument. It's an artifact that when you pay 1 mana of any color and tap it, any number of target players each mill 2 cards. And it has an exhaust ability that when you pay 2 blue mana and 2 mana of any color and tap it, any number of target players each mill cards equal to the number of cards in their graveyard. So basically you use the Doomsday Excruciator, and by the moment that it enters in the game, probably your opponent will have more than 6 cards in the graveyard. So in this case, when you use the exhaust ability, you will finish the game as you would do more or less with Jace. Because Doomsday Excruciator, you pay 6 black mana, and when it enters the game, when you pay the mana, both players, you and your opponent, will exile all but the bottom 6 cards of the library. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you can draw cards. So in this case, it's even better when the opponent destroy your Doomsday Excruciator, because you will not draw the second card each turn. So you have more time to even finish your opponent without the need to keep drawing cards after it enters in. Remember, you just have 6 cards in your library. So basically, this is the deck. To be able to cast the combo, to play the combo, we need some counters, such as Phantom Interference, that you can create a 2/2 white spirit creature token with flying when you pay an extra 3 mana of any color, and when you pay 1 mana of any color, it counters a target spell unless its controller pays 2 mana of any color. Also, we have 3 steps ahead, that when you pay 1 blue mana and 1 mana of any color, you counter target spell. When you pay 3 mana of any color, you can create a token that's a copy of target artifact or creature you control, but in this deck we are not using this feature. And we can pay also 2 mana of any color to draw 2 cards, then discard a card. If you have 5 mana available, you can counter the target spell and draw 2 cards and then discard a card to help you to find the pieces that you need to finish the game, which means Doomsday Excruciator and River Churn Monument, or even the Restless Reef that will keep going normally after the rotation. And it's also a creature that when you pay 1 black mana, 1 blue mana and 2 mana of any color, this land here becomes a creature for 4 blue and black shark, and it has Death Touch, and it's still a land, and whenever this land attacks, target player mill 4 cards. So basically, when you play Doomsday Excruciator, you can use the Restless Reef or River Churn Monument to mill them out with the cards that are left on their library. And also we have, to control the game, we have Bitter Triumph, that as an additional cost to cast the spell, discard a card or pay 3 life, destroy target creature or planeswalker. And also we have Hero's Downfall, that says destroy target creature or planeswalker, and both are instants. And we have Duress here as well, and sometimes it's useful because if your opponent is playing with some kind of counter deck, You can use a Duress before you play your Doomsday Excruciator and avoid a counter spell, for example. And we have some ways to find what we need. Oh, and also we have Deadly Cover Up to deal with creatures. So basically we will counter with Phantom Interference 3 steps ahead. We will destroy creatures with Bitter Triumph and Hero's Downfall, and Deadly Cover Up, that is a global removal. And also we can collect Evidence 6 to exile some card from their graveyard and from their hand and from their library. Basically is it. And also we have some ways to find the pieces that we need to finish the game, which of course is Doomsday Excruciator, River Churn Monument, and Restless Reef. Actually, one of these, or River Churn Monument or Restless Reef, will be enough to do the combo with Doomsday Excruciator. So basically we have Maze Mind Tome that you can scry one, and you will put a page counter on the artifact, and also you may tap it and pay 2 mana of any color, and you also put a page counter on this artifact, and in this case here you will draw a card. And when you have 4 or more page counters on this artifact, it will be exiled and you will receive 4 life back. And we have, of course, Quick Study, that's draw 2 cards. It's an instant spell, so you can keep your mana open. You see if you are going to destroy some creature or even counter some stuff that your opponents are trying to cast. And if they don't do anything, you can use Quick Study at the end of their turn to draw some cards. So that's basically the idea of the deck. And we have here 2.5 cost mana average and 25 lands, because we need 6 black lands to play Doomsday Excruciator, so we also need a lot of lands. And that's basically the deck. So let's see how all this thing works in practice. See you in the gameplay. Okay, we have 3 lands here, and we can just counter on turn 3. Yeah, let's skip 7, but at least on turn 2 we can cast River Churn Monument. Yeah. Let's begin with Restless Reef, as we don't have anything to play on turn 1. And starting town. Now we have we can at least starting milling our opponents. Okay, let's give some time before we can use Duress. I believe that we can use Duress when we are near to cast the Excruciator. Okay, great. Let's mill some cards. Perfect. Let's survey 1. What we have? We can wait until we got... Okay, a swamp. It's always good to have a swamp. We need a lot of black mana to cast Excruciator when we get this. And we can drop this Murk Sewer when we get 13 life or less. Okay, it's your turn, I believe. Okay, and third. Return card. Okay, what are we returning? Confiscate. I don't think so. They are trying to get confiscate. The problem is that I don't have anything to destroy a creature right now. Search your library. Okay, that's not a problem yet. However, they are ramping very fast. Okay, let's play Swamp. And I believe that we can play Duress. Yeah, we can play a Duress right now. We don't have the Excruciator. they have some fall, return target card from your graveyard to your hand into the Flood Maw. Okay, I believe that Aurora Procession, they are biggest threats. Level 2, no problem. Okay. They are going to keep ramping. One more damage, no problem. And let's quick study. So we draw 2 cards. And let's mill our opponent. Great, now we have another swamp, but we can play this one here that will not enter tap it. And turn, okay, we already have enough mana to... We don't have enough mana, we already have enough mana to cast the Excruciator. We just need to find Excruciator. Okay, one more point of damage, no problem. Okay, they can use the Into the Flood Maw, so I will not do anything right now. Pass, okay, let's take the damage. And let's hope that we can find the Excruciator. Let's mill some cards from them. Great. The next time we do it, it will be 14 cards. Let's play a swamp. It's gonna be great. And I believe that we can play another River Churn Monument. With 8 mana, we can deal a real problem to them. Simulacro Synthetizer, come on, man. Let's counter target spell and draw 2 cards. Yeah. Outpay. Probably they have a counter spell, or they don't. Yeah, that's it. First game, first victory. Okay, we have 3 lands here. Maze Mind Tome and Fatal Interference. Yeah, we can begin with the Restless Reef, and then an island so we can play Fatal Interference if it's necessary. Oh, it's gonna be an aggro. It's gonna be an aggro. And we don't have many ways to deal with creatures with this hand. Okay, let's take 1 more damage. Yeah, we need to begin countering to avoid having a lot of creatures. Okay, Deadly Cover Up, it's great. We just need more lands. Yeah, it can work. It can work. So I will do a quick study on the next turn, and hopefully we will have enough mana to cast Deadly Cover Up on the other turn. Okay, let's play quick study right now. No, let's keep as it is. I will do a scry first. We can get some life back. Okay, pass. let's scry one. Okay, don't need a Duracell. I really need a land. Let's do a quick study, draw 2 cards. Okay, we have the land. And we can make it enter untapped. So it's perfect until now. And I think that they don't have any more cards. So let's play Deadly Cover Up. And let's add one more counter on our artifact. So we can... Okay, we need a counter. So we can get some life back. Oh, it's my mistake. I thought they didn't have any cards. I couldn't see from here. My bad. Okay, let's play here. We have Quick Study and Hero Downfall. I believe that the best approach here is... Let's hold. We can play Hero's Downfall and 3 steps ahead. I just need one more black mana. Okay, let's destroy this creature here. Great. And we can try to find a black mana. Okay, still don't have a black mana right now. Let's survey 1. Okay, don't need another mana. And we can try to block with our creature land. 1 more damage, okay. Yeah, let's use here. Maybe they have a lightning strike or something like this. 1 more damage and let's block. Okay, and it's dead. Maybe they have some lightning strike or some lightning bolt. Oh, it's a fell. Okay, they couldn't use this during the attack phase, so it's just fine. We still don't have enough mana to cast. Shame. I could use this Volatile Fall to kill their land creature, but anyway, let's scry 1 more. Another starting town is not useful because I believe that we already... However, I can counter it. Yeah, I can't draw 2 cards, so let's just counter. We can somehow get some life back. Okay, we have starting town right now. Come on, man. Oh, it's 1. Oh, we have 3, 4, 5. Now we have 6. Let's draw a card. And we have Phantom Interference. I don't think that's gonna be that good, but at least we can create a 2/2 creature. Oh, come on, man. Let me finish the game. One more game, one more victory. Okay, we have 2 lands. We can keep it because we have Phantom Interference. And this land configuration here that we have allows us to cast on our second turn. Okay, let's wait for another land. Tiny Bones, no, we need to counter it. Okay, now we have, but we can't wait. But at least on the next turn we can play 3 steps ahead. Deep Cavern Bet, okay, we need to counter it anyway. because they will see that we have Doomsday Excruciator and we have some advantage. Okay, if they don't cast anything that's worth a counter, we can play Quick Study. Start your engines, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn, max speed 3. It's a 2/3. Yeah, we can try to find some spot removal later. Okay, we have Deadly Cover Up, but we need mana. Okay, one more land here. No problem. We still have 3 steps ahead to counter anything. Okay, this is a problem. I don't think that we can allow it to enter in game. Okay. We now need to get one more land to have Deadly Cover Up with enough mana to be cast. Okay, we have now, but we can't do it exactly now. We can play Maze Mind Tome, and let's pretend that we have some counter, some phantom interference, because we left 2 mana open. So we may induce them to think that we have phantom interference. Okay, let's draw a card and we can cast Deadly Cover Up later. Okay, we have one more land, no problem. Now we have 2 more lands. Perfect. We will have enough mana to cast on next turn. The Doomsday Excruciator. Okay, I think we can let them to play one more creature. I think we can do this. Let's play first Adurus. They have Bitter Triumph, Strategic Betrayal. Yeah, they have 3 cards here that just works as spot removal, so it's not gonna be a problem to us. Let's hope that we find... Okay, Riverture Monument. It's great, it's perfect. Let's mill them 2 cards. Great. Oh, Bandit's Talent. It wasn't the correct time. Okay, they may cast a creature and recast it. Cast Nurturing Peaks, get back in Mutant Server or not? No, we are not doing this. Okay, let's take 6 damage, right? Right. Now we can just do some Deadly Cover Up. 1, 2, 5, 6. Great. And we can get what? What is it? Mutant Surveyor. Let's get the Mutant Surveyor. Okay, none of these cards are a big threat to me. Opponent's graveyard, okay, no problem. We can draw a card. Okay, another Durst. It's not gonna be useful, but we have some ways to finish the game with Doomsday. Nurturing Peaks, okay, we'll get him back. That's not gonna be a problem. Okay. Now we can play Doomsday Excruciator. Great. And we can mill 2 more cards here just to keep the pressure. And now they have just 4 cards. And we can do a scry here, get 4 life back. And okay, starting town is not useful. And we have Deadly Cover-Up if needed. But I don't think that we need to use Deadly Cover-Up. We can just mill them by a lot of cards. Okay, no problem. I think that's even better when they destroy the Doomsday Excruciator because I don't keep drawing 2 cards each turn. That's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay, we have 3 lands here. Just fine. And we have a spot removal, a global removal, and Doomsday Excruciator. The Doomsday Excruciator on the first hand really don't help at all. Okay, another swamp is always good. We need 6 mana to cast the Doomsday. Let's begin with the River Churn Monument. Duress, okay, they will remove one of our removals. But the worst part is that they know that I have Doomsday Excruciator. That's a really annoying problem. Let's play a swamp here because we need more black manas, so the preference is always the swamps. Okay, it's a creature. Yeah, we can keep Phantom Interference in case they try to cast Unholy Annex that I can't destroy. Okay, let's play the island. Fine. Okay, are you going to destroy it? Oh no, Phantom Interference. This time there is nothing else that I can do, just counter it. Let's make you mill 2 cards. Great, another Doomsday. Oh, come on, man. Come on. We can make you mill 5 cards this time. We can make you mill 5 cards. I think that the best part is that as it is an artifact, you can't actually destroy it. I don't think you may have some black card that destroy artifacts. Okay, quick study. Let's draw 2 cards and we have what? We just have a 3 steps ahead that we can not use. And we need 2 more black mana. Okay, we're going to put 2+1/+1 counter on the creature and attack. What are you going to do? Deadly Cover-Up. Okay, let's mill 2 cards here, but what are you going to remove? Are you going to remove my River Churn Monument? You can't remove from the battlefield. And you can't get the Doomsday Excruciator either, because I don't have on my graveyard. What you got? Phantom Interference? Okay. Okay, another swamp here, great. Now we have 3 steps ahead that we can use to counter and draw cards. Even better. Let's see if they're going to cast something that worth a counter. Otherwise, I will just use the River Churn Monument to mill them more for card. Oh, I think no, it doesn't have sense. Yeah, they didn't remove anything from their graveyard, so it was not what I was thinking. Let's counter and draw 2 cards. Doesn't make sense what I was thinking. Great, two swamps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's drop a swamp. And let's mill 2 cards from them. Great, let's play a swamp and let's play Doomsday Excruciator. And of course, let's mill 2 cards from them again. Great, it works perfectly as it was the Jace. But Jace would probably mill the entire deck. That's what's not gonna happen right now, but it works. They have just 10 cards in graveyard, but I can make them mill 10 cards. So it's not gonna be a problem. Let's play Starting Town, and we can do what? We can force them to mill 2 cards. Why I can't? Oh, I got it. It's because this card here works with the amount of cards that I have on my graveyards. Oh no, in their graveyards, not mine. It's really strange, this. I don't get it. But anyway, that's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay, just 2 lands. But at least we have 2 Phantom Interference. Yeah, let's begin with a tapped land. Just to be sure that we can cast Phantom Interference on the second turn. Okay, this authority of the console is not a problem for me. Let's play another island, so we can cast also 3 steps ahead on the next turn. Yeah, let's begin countering everything that we can, and then we play a Deadly Cover-Up when they have a lot of creatures on their graveyard, but we can try to stall a little their game. Another Starting Town, great, no problem. We can cast another Phantom Interference, or maybe 3 steps ahead. I think Phantom Interference would be better. Okay, let's cast Phantom Interference, because they don't have a way to pay for 2 more mana. Oh, another 3 steps ahead. They will get very annoyed. And if they don't cast anything, we can go for Quick Study. Karn Silex. Karn Silex, they can use only as a sorcery, so I can hold my artifact. Yeah, let's leave the artifact alone. I can keep my artifacts after I cast the creature, the Excruciator. Let's play Quick Study and draw 2 cards. Great, we have Deadly Cover-Up again, and we still have 2 counters. We can cast our artifact only after we cast the Excruciator. Okay, now this is a little boring, because it's not a creature. If it was a creature, I could use the Bitter Triumph or something like this. Let's draw 2 cards also. Yeah, that's it again. One more game, one more victory. Man, they don't have patience. And that's the deck, folks. Got any questions about the build or how it plays? Drop a comment, I will be glad to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and follow me on Instagram for extra content. Catch you in the next one.